Alright, it's time. Time to finish up. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Lemmings Plus 1. Last time we solved up to Cycle 25, so we are down to the final 5 levels of the pack. So we're going to try and see if we can solve the remaining 5 levels. So without further ado, let's get into the Let's Play. So we are starting with Cycle 26, Oblivion. 20 lemmings, 18 to be saved.
Let's go!
Alrighty, so it's another repeat. 20 climbers, 20 floaters, 20 blockers, 2 builders, 1 basher, and 1 digger. And here we can lose up to 2. It's more or less the same thing, but here we only have 2 builders, and so I don't think we can use. Yeah, we can't use it for the trap. Yeah, this does not seem easy at all. But no, I don't think you necessarily have to use 2 builders here. You can just go under and use 1 builder. Yeah, I don't know how well that will work. Well, I'm gonna try. Actually, let me do it a little further back. Okay, then some of them do end up slipping by, so that's a problem. And then, yeah, they start too near the ground for the floaters to be any use here. Could probably start digging a little earlier, but well, let's see. Yeah, and it's solid terrain, so I don't think they're gonna be able to fall back into that digger pit, but could be wrong though. Yeah, so I'll be able to stop them on time. Yeah, and then I think we could just block them after they turn around. Yeah, but then I have no way of building over them, so that's another problem too. Could probably dig a little further back. So maybe right here, for example. Yeah, and then I start bashing towards the right. Yeah, and then we could probably do the same thing we did before. Probably. Nope. Yeah, so it has to be pretty precise here. Then again, we are allowed 2 losses here, so I could just block. But most importantly, yeah, can we build over the blocker? Looks like we can't. Yeah, so this would appear to be a problem. So maybe not that far back. Or just do it a little closer. And yeah, let me do it with the second one instead. Now they're starting to go up. Darn. Matter of fact, what happened there? Where are they? Oh, that's why. Alright, and then so I'm gonna block here. Block here. Now this will work, I hope. Yes. I believe it should. Yeah, then can we build over him later? Yes, we can, without triggering the trap. Perfect. This is why I wanna. Alrighty, and we ended up going 1 over the requirement. Okay. So it's more or less the same, just this time, just know how to control the crowd, and again, it's a 99 release rate, so it can be pretty difficult. Cycle 27, No Time to Die Part 2. 20 Lemmings, 20 to be safe. Time limit at 2 minutes here.
Let's go.
I think I remember this one not being as bad. Yeah, although certainly the layout is a little different. I wonder if we can just bash the staircase our way up here. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be that easy though. Yeah, then again, this might run out through this very quickly. Because here I've already used 3 of them. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out that well. So no, let's not do it all the way. Yeah, so instead, I think we'll just have to not build though. I mean to send a climber. Nope. Don't want to trigger the trap there. That's right. Trigger's down here, so it's not gonna be a problem. Yeah, I think we're just gonna forge the rest of the path with the first lemming. But the time's already worrying me. I think this is where the bastard staircase might come in handy now. Nope, and I end up cutting away the top of the terrain there. Yeah, same thing there. So I might want to bash instead, but And I believe this should be enough. Yeah, will they all make it on time? Yeah, 2 seconds left. Wow. That was pretty scary. Alrighty, cycle 28 to the end. 30 lemons, 30 to be saved. So it's another repeat here. This one, if I remember correctly, has no builders. Yes.
Go.
So 20 of everything except builders, which we don't have. So this is already reminding me of the Hellish 28 from Sublims, because it was pretty much the exact same thing, except there was 30 of everything and no builders. So we pretty much had the same thing here, but we also had to save everyone. And so, yeah, that will add to the challenge too. And, so I think there's pretty much going to be a lot of turning around with builders here. Yeah, so this is going to make it pretty difficult. And I think we also sent climbers up this side as well. Yeah, so well, let's start off with, well, actually I could make the first guy a floater. Yeah, and then dig down. Can you bash all the way through without? Yeah, you can. Okay. But I think I'll just send it over for the time being. Alright, and then we can mine out. And then let's go ahead and dig underneath. And then bash. Alrighty, and then for this part, here I think we can just block. Yeah, I think we could just send another climber over. Does he need to be made a floater though? No, he does survive, okay. Guess that's the right height or something. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I think to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna mine underneath. And then where's this part? Yeah, are they even gonna survive that? Nope. Don't turn around. Don't you bash into the right here. Yeah, they got to survive this because... No, they can't. Well, okay. Yeah, how are they gonna get across then? I mean, we could send a loader down here, but then how do the rest of them come over here and survive? Oh, I know. Yeah, it's probably just fatal by a pixel. So I think we just need to dig for a pixel there. Yeah. Yeah, it's just fatal by a pixel. So you just need to dig down for 1 pixel and then mine or bash. Okay, and then whereas for this part, yeah, so the only way that they can keep going is through this one-way wall, because they can't get up here. They would have to be a climber. So, yeah, that would mean I would have to send another climber over. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, just mine through. Yeah, he'll use the top to get up there. Start digging down at the edge, near the edge, not exactly at the edge. And yeah, it might have been a little too late, so I would have to send him out a little earlier. Yeah, so let's go ahead and send another climber out right now. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and dig down this one-way wall. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make him a floater. And I'm gonna block at the right edge so that he turns around. The digger turns around at us. Alright, and then whereas for this part, let's see, crowd cannot get up here while being a climber, so we will have to break through, and then they will drop down here, yeah, and then they'll be right here. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna involve a lot of timing here. Yeah, because then they need to turn around. And then probably the same thing needs to happen here. Yeah, so it's probably going to involve a lot of like blocking and turning. Yeah, and that's right, he's a climber. Okay, so he'll go to the exit. Well, actually, I could probably just go down there. Probably a little easier. Yeah, so let's go ahead and set out our climber. Oh, and yeah, there's no need for it to go all the way to the top now, since we just do that. Okay, and then let's see if we can do this. Alrighty, so we bind him free. No. Turn around with a blocker. So yeah, so now he's turned around. Um, okay, and then probably just gonna do a lot of bigger canceling here. Alright, and then I'm just gonna have the bashers go together. Nope, not like that though. Yeah, maybe something like this. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, there we go. This will work though. Okay, so that part is done. So now I went to. Oh, actually, no, not yet. So no, I don't think I want to send a climber over. Instead, let's go ahead and bash on through. Yeah, and then the last lemming in the crowd. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, there we go. Let's take this part away. Yeah, so that the climbers cannot come back out here. Yeah, and then, as I said before, last lemming will mine the blocker free. And then both of these will become climbers. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, and I started remember this one being annoying to execute on those. It's certainly not very easy to do, especially the end part. And yes, we want to take away this part, so the climbers can use that part to get up. And I might have to make him a floater. Yes, most definitely. And he'll become a climber as well. These are all climbers, perfect. And they can't climb out of these, right? No, I don't think they can. Yeah, so come up here and then turn around and use this path here to get to the exit. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, definitely a lot easier in Lemmings. But those, it was a nightmare to pull off. Yeah, it is possible, but it's a nightmare. And it did take me a while to solve. It is a pretty good level, though. In particular, it's very notable in that there's no builders. Yet you have plenty of all the other skills to get you to the exit. Anyway, Cycle 29, this is the low in once per rank. So, no salvation 5. So this is the 5th and final repeat. So we have 10 lemmings here, and we can only lose 1. And we only have a time limit of 1 minute this time. And now we are finally down to 2 of everything. So the first version started off with 10 of everything, and I believe we had 5 minutes. Is that right? Yeah, we started off with 5 minutes and 10 of everything. Yeah, and then every repeat, there was 2 less of everything. So it went down to 8 of everything, then 6 of everything, then 4 of everything, and now 2 of everything, which is this one. And there was also 1 less minute each time as well. So, yes, I remember this one being difficult to do on DOS. And yeah, due to the skill set, yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way is through here. We will have to take away this part, right? Did I bash away the? Yeah, I did. Okay, and now that's too low. Yeah, so something like that would do. I think it's just digging down a pixel and then bashing. Yeah, but now I've used one basher and one digger. And so... probably will run into some problems later on. Okay, so you can get to this step before getting punctured. No. I think that will do. Yes. And I believe they can step up that, but I'm not sure though. Oh, and then I can just, yeah, build a block. Yeah, it's just pretty difficult on dolls due to the pixel precision needed. Well, pretty much pixel precision was needed here as well. Yeah, and then this guy needs to be a floater. And then that should be it. So either way, yeah, it's still very difficult on both versions. Both dolls and Neo Lemmings, just due to the pixel precision needed. So really it just requires very quick reactions. It's just even harder on dolls just because you can't assign skills while the game is paused. Alrighty, so with that out of the way, we are on to the final level of the pack, which is Cycle 30, Hellfire. 80 Lemmings, 76 to be saved. Okay.
Let's go.
I think I remember this one being a time cruncher. Yeah, on dolls with the time limit. So like the puzzle wasn't necessarily difficult, but the time limit made it pretty hard. Okay. So here we have two of everything except what are we missing? Diggers. So no diggers here, but we won't be needing them. So here, yeah, the only way out is to go to the left. And then I believe we could use a miner, right? No, we cannot, okay. So I think what we would need to do is bomb. And then do a mine. And then turn them around with a blocker. Yeah, so now we're through. Alrighty, and then actually yeah, I think we might want to do that actually. But we do have this wall that we're coming to. Might be able to get through that. Oh no, he's gonna break that part of the wall and they cannot climb, so yeah, we will need to get lower than that. And the only way I can see is with a miner or a bomber. However, we would need to mine down to the crowd from the top. So I don't think that will happening here. Yeah, and we need to bomb here anyway. So we can't use the bomb to get lower here. Wait a minute, let's see. Let's see here. Let's see now. Yeah, so the only way we can start is with a bomb. Well, we can also start with a basher. Hmm. And we are allowed to lose up to 4 here. Yeah, and I also need a basher up here as well. So I'll use a basher up here. Or we could probably possibly even use a miner. Yeah, and then I could probably just turn it around with a blocker as well. Well, but then here we also need a basher to get through. It's a little perplexing actually. No. Yeah, so we cannot start by mining. Maybe that was the right way to start though, but yeah, but then we have several obstacles here that we need to traverse through. Bash here. Yeah, but then I don't have a miner to get through, I don't think. Well, what happens if I... Yeah, what happens if I bomb and then mine? Well, actually... No, one bomb is not going to be enough to get through. Well, let's see here. And then if I block here, yeah, then mine the other way. Well, that's already using too many skills, I feel. Yeah, I mean, how else would you go about this stuff? If I bomb here, then I bash all the way across. Oh, but then we have this to contend with as well. Yeah, and then I use a blocker. Yeah, and I would need a bomber here. Yeah, and I most certainly would need a miner. Oh, wait a minute. No, we just need to raise the lemmings a bit so they can start mining. Yeah, it's a pretty close one, but one would be able to block there on time and turn the miner around. There we go. Now this should work out pretty well. And then we bomb. And then that allows us to bash all the way across. And now, let's go ahead and block. And then send 2 climbers up. Alrighty, then find a good place to bomb here. Maybe here would be good. Yes, so that allows us to bash through all of this. Alrighty, and then build. And then finally, oh, there's left to do is to find the crowd out, and that's it. Should be it. Yes, perfect. Okay, very nice level there. Uh, so now it says, congratulations, you have successfully beaten all of Lemmings Plus 1. Go have a beer or something. Of course you're right there, Namida. You deserve it. That was not an easy task. Extra special thanks to Lang and CC Explorer and the rest of Lemmings forums. Oh, and I even unlocked a talisman. Very nice. So with the completion of that, it brings us back to the first level, which is Mile 1. And yeah, regarding Cycle 30, yeah, it's one of those levels where I remember it taking me about 15-20 minutes to figure out. Um, and now that I'm seeing the level again after a couple years, yeah, most definitely the passage of time. It has definitely affected my memory. I definitely didn't remember the solution, but then again, it doesn't take too long to come up with the solution, just because you pretty much have to everything except for diggers, and yeah, so hitting upon the solution won't take too long there. It's pretty logical for the most part. You just have to realize that you have a couple of obstacles to get through, and what can you do with the given skills you have. So yeah, eventually the solution should hit upon you sooner or later. But in any case, it doesn't really matter where I don't remember the solutions. Yeah, I could pretty much solve them again, given enough time. And what it all depends on if I'm in the right mindset or not. But anyway, regarding Lemmings Plus One, the pack as a whole, it was pretty nice. It definitely felt nice to play um, a lot of easy levels again after so long. Just because for the last several months I've been playing nothing but hard levels, and quite honestly, just playing a lot of them has made me very weary and tired. And so it felt very nice to be playing easy levels again. However, in all honesty, yeah, the extra everything levels in here, yeah, they were definitely overdone. They were way overdone. So because we pretty much had 3 ranks of them before we finally got into the levels where there weren't as many anymore. And if I remember correctly, there wasn't really any uh, in the danger or the cycle rank. I think there was only maybe 2 or 3 of them, but it wasn't like levels where you had 8 skills and then you had the same number of each. Yeah, instead you had like maybe 7 or less skills, but you had the same number. So not like true X of everything's, but pretty close to them. Um, but yeah, for the most part, I did enjoy playing those levels just because, yeah, they're pretty much like solid in any way you like, and but it wasn't really until like probably a little bit after the third point of the danger rank. Yeah, that's where I started liking the lowest because they fitted my style and challenged me better. But most definitely the danger and the psycho ranks, they definitely challenged me in the most appropriate way possible. And it definitely fit my style of level solving. Yeah, those were the puzzles that I really enjoyed. Um, the no salvation levels, yeah, those were very well done. I especially loved how the challenge slowly increased every time by taking away 2 of everything and also decreasing the time limit by 1 minute each time. Um, yeah, to the point that I got to the cycle one, yeah, where you only had 2 of everything and only 1 minute on the clock. So that's definitely I would say the hardest in terms of execution. Um, the solution is a little difficult to find, but it's really just some things that make you doubt it, such as the getting near the uh, needle strap. Yeah, it's not really like clear as to whether you can avoid it by going the route I took. And most importantly, the part at the beginning, yeah, just getting up on those wooden stairs, yeah, that's not really obvious either. And yeah, it turns out that you have to be very quick in the digging and the in the bashing. But it was a pretty nice level though. But I really love that. Cycle 28. Yeah, it's a very uh it's a really good puzzle. Yeah, just 20 of everything except for builders. Definitely reminded me of the Hellish 28 from Sublims because it was pretty much the same thing. 30 of everything, no builders. But yeah, I think it made better use of the making staircases by interrupting the destructive skills mid-stroke in order to get up the level. Yeah, here it was more about having lemmings go the right way. Yeah, rather than getting up the level. Yeah, because the way you get up the level, the terrains are pretty much already set up for you that way, and so there wasn't really much need to like use the destructive skills to get up, but rather simply use them to release blockers and get the lemmings going in the right direction. But even then, it's still a very nice puzzle. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Um, Even though it has the potential to be frustrating, but it's just what you make of it, and it can still be very fiddly though. Yeah, just have to have very good timing and um, in a way, good reflexes, I guess. Um, Even though it's made easier just by the fact that you can assign skills while paused. Um, but other than that, yeah, a job well done with this pack namida. It felt pretty good playing the pack again uh, after so long. As I have said before, I played the DOS version because this was originally made for DOS. Yeah, and then later on it was ported to, I believe, Lemmings, and then finally Neo Lemmings in its current version right now. And most definitely the levels have been patched up in the meantime. And so I don't exactly remember, um, or rather, I'm not exactly sure whether some of these levels ended up being more challenging than when I first played them on DOS. But I will take your word on what I read in the level pack topic about some of the levels being more challenging. Because some of them still ended up giving me problems. But I think I owe it more to like either I just didn't really pay attention to stuff while I'm solving, or now I lost my train of thought here. Oh, or yeah, just the passage of time because yeah um because definitely after 2 3 years I had definitely forgotten the solutions to some of these lows. But again, like I said, it doesn't really matter since I can pretty much solve the lows again on my own given enough time, and that's pretty much what happened. I guess the only thing I'm not too happy about is just the fact that Cycle 9 is the only low in this pack where I needed more than one video to solve. But then again, it's pretty much been true for all the um, low packs that Let's Played. Yeah. So yes, you heard right. Even Sublens, I needed um, multiple videos for some levels. But in Sublens, yeah, there was also one level that I needed more than one video. And interestingly enough, they both happen to be fire levels. So that's pretty interesting. Anyway, just to close it all off, again, very nicely done pack. Yeah, even at the exterior everything levels were done to death here. But to be fair though, this was your first pack, and so you have certainly released several level packs in the meantime, and you certainly have had the opportunity to improve since then. And so because of that, I'm definitely looking forward to your other plus packs as well as your two omega packs when I get to them, which I will probably do after I solve all the plus packs. Um, so far, I've only solved your alpha plus pack, and quite honestly, yeah, you say it's your hardest one, but I honestly didn't think it was that hard. Yeah, there was only one level that ended up taking me quite a while, but that was the penultimate level of the pack. Yeah, that one took me the longest out of any other level. Well, with the exception of the second level, but that's because I didn't pay attention to the save requirements. So I was a dummy there. Because no, it's not a hard level at all. It's just yeah. it was only hard just because I didn't pay attention to the save requirement. And I did mention that I seem to notice that that I don't pay attention to the save requirement, and I seem to internalize um, a lot of those where I think you have to save everyone. But then, if I pay attention to the save requirement, I would have saved myself a lot of trouble. Because sometimes it says that you don't have to save everyone. So I'm not exactly sure what is up with that, but I guess that's just the way I've trained myself to solve lows in Lemmings. Anyway, I think I've gone long enough about this pack. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here. Again, excellent pack. Pretty well done. Yeah, even for your first pack here. And so I hope you continue to enjoy the rest of the videos in this Let's Play, and I will definitely see you around. And most importantly, just thank you for all your hard work in the Neo Lemmings development. Yeah, and all the releases that have come. So it's very much appreciated, and definitely the community values your work on in all of that. I really wish that Napster would come back sooner or later. I think I really would have liked to meet him as well. And in a way, I kind of think it's unfair that you have to take up with the grunt work here in the Neolemics development side. Yeah, and having Napster back would should definitely help there. But who knows if he's going to be coming back? And yeah, look what happened. I ended up mumbling some more and more. And so, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stop the recording now. Again, job well done, and I'll see you around. Peace.